Hey, Chica. So I have your monthly lunar report for this month. Um, and just to reiterate, and thank you for telling me that I can share this with other people. So, other people who are visiting this is what a lunar report monthly looks like or sounds like. Um, so, the moon returns to the spot on the chart where it was when you were born on April 2nd this month, at 11:40 in the morning. Yes, mountain time. So this month you are going it appears that you may have some concerns about schedule, daily schedule, work schedule, routines, um, stuff like that. So you're gonna probably want to focus for your own comfort level on trying not to change things up too much, um, because there is also a feature in your chart that you're going to want some alone time, and I would probably try to schedule that in wherever possible. I know you're busy, but even if it's 5 or 10 minutes here or there, because it seems like you may have some things that need to be processed this month. Um, Mars is in your 12th house, and what that looks like is really wanting to almost aggressively seek out time by yourself, right? Yeah. You have a lot of activity going on in your career, reputation, and how other people view you in that area of your chart. We've got the sun there, we've got Venus there, we've got Ceres there, we've got Chiron there, Mercury, and Neptune. So there's a lot of activity going on in your career sector. So I'll just kind of sum it up. Um, it's career, reputation. So, I mean, it's basically where do you play a leadership role in your life? Um, and there are primarily good aspects. So, particularly when it comes to your like longer term goals. So, I would take that alone time that you're getting to kind of to maybe even journal like the longer view. It seems like there might be some interruptions and stuff like that. You may also, because there's an aspect, you might get something like a work assignment that you are given that you do alone, right? You have these things that are giving you a boost to getting that alone time. So if you feel busy, but then you're offered an alone project, try to make sure you create balance. But I would not decline that opportunity, because there may be a larger purpose in it, if that makes sense. So try not to offhandedly dismiss something that you don't think you have time for, because it could be an opportunity for you to be in solitude. That's sort of specific, but um, there could also be uh, conflict in between friends, groups, associations, uh, and the area of your chart that deals with obligations and what we owe other people. So, wow, bringing that all together, it could be that you feel like you owe people, or they feel you owe them, or they require or ask too much of your time, your energy, basically. So, like, you might have some people around you who are like energy vampires all up on your shit. And and there could be, maybe it's getting you to look at, because it's dealing with Saturn, so it could be getting you to look at, and integrating a lesson on, well, what do I really owe other people? Well, nobody owes anybody anything, no matter what, but hand in hand with like being a decent person, there could be a little bit of that. The part of fortune is in the area of your chart, and so is Jupiter, where you, regarding your religious, philosophical, large, bigger picture, higher education area of your chart. So you might, if you have time, pick up a book and read it, like learning about something new. In those sort of areas, like philosophical, spiritual, religious, whatever. Educate yourself. A lot of eyes are going to be on you. And that may be why this alone time is going to be what you need. Everything in your chart, almost everything, is above the horizon, interestingly, except for the moon, which is below the horizon. And so you might be inclined to kind of hold your feelings in. Actually, yeah, because your moon is squaring Mercury. Make sure that you stay true to yourself, and take the time that you need and nurture yourself. The moon is right next to Juno, which I just noticed. I don't always look at the asteroids, but Juno represents like spouses and partnerships. So maybe some downtime with your partner, if that would qualify, as some sort of alone time for you. But because a lot of this activity is going to have other people all up in your fucking business. Anyway, I mean that lightly. Like, it could be in a good way as well. The aspects are really good, but there may be this interruption or interference from people who are requesting or demanding or assuming too much of your time and attention. So I would be mindful of that. Let me see. Pluto in your house of partnerships. This would be most specifically marriage partner, but it could be like, business partnerships or whatever. Significant others, like a best friend, stuff like that, and is making a really good aspect to Pluto in your reputation, or into Mercury. I'm sorry, my Mercury is all messed up today, but I'm trying really hard. So Pluto in your partnerships house is having a good conversation with Mercury in your career reputation house. So you get to have like really good long-term, goal-oriented conversations with marriage partner, people who are really close to you, business partnership, whatever. There's a lot of good energy for long-term goals, but there is a possibility for you to get uncomfortable if you don't feel like you have enough time to yourself and enough time to process. I almost get the feeling that it's because so much is going to be going on that you're just going to need to integrate that. And that could have to do with your, more philosophical beliefs or whatever. Anyway, by and large, that is what I see. It looks like overall, I mean, the moon is not getting hammered by any means. I think it's just to be really mindful of doling out your time, among, and remembering to make sure that you get a slice of it. So for anybody who took a sneak peek at this report, I do these monthly. It's based on your personal birth chart and where the moon is in your chart. And basically it's a look at your upcoming month, emotionally, and what that'll look like for you. So if you're interested, my information will be down below. Anyway, Chica, take care, and thanks for letting me share this. Peace. Namaste.